That is AbFab and Wake Up. And sitting in the studio with me is Sean from AbFab. Hello, Sean. Welcome to Zone Radio.
Hi, Jude. Thank you, and welcome. Hi to all your listeners.
You can welcome me too. I don't mind. It's a new year. Welcome to 2020.
Yeah, there we go.
So, Wake Up. That's not you singing, clearly.
No, that's Lisa.
Okay, so did Lisa chicken out of this interview?
She's got kiddie commitments because of school starting tomorrow. And
of course,
so
yes.
she's running around like a mad thing, but she says hi.
Okay, hi Lisa. Hope she's listening. Right, so where the hell does AbFab come from? I mean, all of a sudden we started getting music from you, and I know Otis or Elton. I don't know how you know him. We know him by many names.
Yes.
Otis, right?
Otis and Elton, yeah.
Okay.
Or E.L. Tuck now.
E.L. Tuck now. Oh, he stop changing his name all the time. It's ridiculous. So he introduced you to Zone Radio.
Correct, yes. He said I should get a hold of you and Richard and send our music to you guys. You know, so... Yeah, our journey started in 2013.
Yes.
I was looking for a singer because the singer I was working with went to Idols.
Okay.
And Lisa was going through a divorce at the time, and she didn't have a band because her and her ex-husband were a band together.
Okay.
And I got hold of her, and it's our 14th year together now as a band.
Wow.
We've been, you know, we did the cover thing for many years, obviously to, you know, pay the bills and enjoy what you're doing. So we've been averaging 200 shows a year.
Wow.
You know, it's like every year's a world tour of the pubs and clubs. Playing before COVID, we were doing 4 or 5 nights a week.
Okay.
And now we're doing like four nights on a weekend. You know, we'll do like Friday, Saturday afternoon, Saturday evening, and then twice on Sunday sometimes.
That's amazing. It must be really difficult for her with kids, though, and being a divorced woman as well.
Yeah, it is quite tricky, but we do try and manage, and she does have help when she can. You
when
know?
she needs it.
Yeah. So
okay. So when you say you're performing, where exactly are you performing? Definitely not in the Deep South.
we haven't been in the Deep South for ages. We used to play at Cape Tacuba.
Oh,
We
okay.
play at Madeiras every now and again.
Right.
It's not really Deep South.
It's just over the mountains, so it's not too bad.
Years ago, we used to play at Pirates, and we used to play at Tavern and Ale. We played
Taverna, I think it was called. Yes, I remember that place.
there.
Oh, wow.
But and then the Kaapstad Brass at Steenberg.
Okay.
So we do all the brasses. We've been the resident band at Doodles on a Saturday for 13 years
Jeepers. That's
in
a long time.
Tableview, and we play a lot of the venues around Eden on the Bay by us. We've got Seat. We've got another Kaapstad Brahaus. We've got the Viper Lounge, which is the Harley Davidson Club. The Copper Clubs are now taking live entertainment, and so we travel all over. We've been very blessed over the years that we've been able to do a lot of festivals. So we've done the Nice and Oyster Festival about 7 times. We did SA Cheese Festivals for 6 years in a row.
Wow.
And through all those contacts, we've sort of built up to the international stage now.
Okay. Oh, that's amazing. When you you've just you were just the what do you call it? The
Support
opening act.
Yeah.
For
Gypsy Kings.
Gypsy Kings
and for Boney M. We did 2 shows with Boney M and one with the Gypsy Kings.
It's amazing that they were out here. I mean, it was actually quite low key from publicity in our side of the world, at least. I know we did mention it when you sent us your Christmas song.
Yes.
We did mention that you were going to be opening for them. How did that go? Was it amazing?
It was very, very cool.
Was that the Grendel? Huh?
We did with Gypsies, we did De Grendel, and then with Boney M, we did Stanford on the Saturday, and then we did De Grendel on the Sunday. So we did 20 and 21. Briefly got to meet Maisie from Boney M. They're very down to earth, like no attitude, very chilled, you know.
Yeah.
But
She must be quite old now.
I think she's 75.
Wow.
Yeah. So they didn't bring a full band. They just brought 4 singers and backtracks. But everyone knows and loves their music.
Yes,
so,
of course.
So
Christmas time is Boney M
it's
time,
Boney
isn't
M
it?
time. Either that or Mariah. Yeah. So that's and I think, you know, with just answer your previous question with the original things, we Lisa last year on Father's Day, we had just had a lekker lunch. And she just sent me lyrics. She said, I don't know where this has come from. I don't know what we're going to do, if you think this is worth doing anything. And I was quite surprised because, I mean, you know, we hadn't written in years, and I hadn't written. We were so busy just gigging all the time.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah.
And I had a melody, a piano hook in my head for like a couple of months. It was annoying me, which actually is the piano hook for Wake Up.
Okay. The one we've just listened to.
Yeah,
Yes.
so I went in, we've got a commercial studio on our property as well. And I went in, I took her lyrics and I put a basic groove down and I sent the track to a very good friend of mine that I used to write with and play in a band many years ago, a guy called Brad Grobler, who's been living in Rotterdam for about 30 years now.
Okay.
And he's been very successful on the dance charts. He's got a band or an act called Dance Nation, and they had a number one for 8 weeks in the whole of Europe called Sunshine.
Right.
And I sent in the song and I said, I don't know what you think of this. Do you think there's any potential here? I think there's something here. And the next morning, I got a WhatsApp with demo one of Wake Up.
Oh, wow.
And then...
So he clearly liked it.
Yeah, it was... Yeah, and then he said to me, we just got Lisa to do a guide vocal. And he said, I'm shopping a couple of my acts, around Rotterdam and Amsterdam in the week. Should I take the song? And I said, yeah, if you want to. I mean, know. And one of the record companies called Lab Records said, we like it. And they asked him 2 questions. Are there more? And he said, yes. And can they play live?
Okay.
And based on that, they signed us just for the first single of Wake Up. And then Lisa started writing. We can't keep up with it. There's just lyrics and voice note melodies coming.
Stuff she's been wanting to say for a long time,
very much
clearly.
So, very much so. So then Tequila Nights just popped up, which was our second single.
Yeah, we're going to play out with that. Yeah.
Okay. So she just sent like the lyrics because all the songs are basically our 14 years together as a band. I mean, our experiences, our new single that's dropping at the end of January is called Wide Open Spaces, and that's being on the road, touring, driving around and everything. So Brad and I have been battling to keep up with Lisa. We've already recorded 7. So what started off as 1 song to maybe 2 is now going to be a 12-track album.
Wow. That's amazing.
So we finished 7 already, but
Sure.
it's obviously timing to release and that kind of thing.
Absolutely.
So what we did with the new one now is we basically we got a panel of people that we know and we trust, and we said, yes, 6 demos. Choose, all of you vote for your top 3, and Wide Open Spaces is like 73% of the 8 songs.
Okay.
I think it was 6 or 8 songs that we basically did. So that's going to be our 3rd single, and there's already 7 done, which we're just waiting in line to see. So,
and I believe that one is in the process of being added to Zone Radio. Am I correct?
That's correct, John.
Yes. Okay. Yes. Yeah. I believe it came too late for this interview, unfortunately.
We only finished recording the vocals on Friday, so
shame.
I only realized afterwards when I sent it to Richard, I was like, maybe it's a bit late.
Yeah.
Because you'd obviously playlisted all the songs for the week.
Yes. Yeah, no, it takes him weeks because he gets so many emails on a daily basis. But and also we did take a little break over Christmas, obviously. So interesting story then. So 13 years together is quite a long time. You obviously get on really well and you gel well, and you obviously can be creative together because you're writing together as well. Because it doesn't often work that easily, does it, in a duo?
No, it doesn't. But we've been fortunate that we get on really well and we connect musically. And my wife Cindy and Lisa get on really well, which
does help.
Which does help as well. So they're like good mates as well. And I mean, Cindy adds a lot of value from. She's very visual, and when it comes to like how photos need to be taken and in like the whole creative process as well. And I think what's kept us together as a band is that we're continuing to reinvent ourselves. We're always doing new songs.
Right.
Lisa's very much about new songs, because you can't be playing the same venues on the same circuit, playing the same songs in the same order. Yeah, it becomes
a bit tiring, yeah.
So we've managed to build up I think our repertoire is about 700 cover songs now.
Sure.
We haven't had one rehearsal.
Wow.
It's like, it's like we call it extreme gigging.
Yeah.
So we just she learns her vocals and her parts, we put the backtrack together, and this format just seems to work, like the drummer singer. It's different to the other duos, and I think because she's also able to sing so many different styles of music because of her voice. She's got a great voice. Great singing voice, So we're always adding songs, and I think that's what keeps the band fresh.
Do you sing as well?
No, I don't sing.
Not at all?
No.
Cindy, just nod. Does he sing nicely at home? Does he sing in the shower? Cindy's wife is sitting on the couch in the studio. He does. She nodded. He sings in the shower. Maybe some backing vocals.
No, Lisa does all the backing vocals,
As well.
And then Brad does all the comping in
Okay.
Holland as well. So
right.
he adds a lot of stuff there.
So when is your tour to Rotterdam then?
They're talking September next year. They want to do a summer tour to Holland, France.
You mean this year, 2026?
Yeah, 26.
Wow.
Yeah, this year.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're talking the summer of this year.
That's
I hope Lisa's
amazing.
listening because she doesn't want to go. But anyway, so yeah, they're talking about France, Germany, Holland, and maybe the UK.
Oh, it's
'Cause
amazing.
Those are the countries in Europe that have picked up
Yes,
both the
yes.
songs.
And they're very supportive of South African music. They really are, which is incredible.
Very much so.
More so than, sorry listeners, I'm going to diss you again because I do this regularly, more so than our South African audiences because they just don't accept original music. It's sad. And I've been trying to educate them and change their minds a lot. But that's why you've been doing covers for so many years, right? Because that's what the audiences want.
Yeah, and that's what pays the bills in this country, unless you really, you manage to drop a number one globally,
Yes, yes.
In my first band many years ago called Shifty Henry, we were played all over South African radio and we were touring the country all the time. And all we wanted was to get our music onto international radio. Do you think that would happen? No. Now,
It's the other way around.
everywhere plays our music globally
Yes,
except
yes.
our own country. Well, very limited in our country, or the uptake is a lot slower than it is globally to get the airplay.
I don't think we have any of them. I'll have a look just
What?
now. Shifty. Did you ever submit to any radio stations?
Yeah,
Did you?
we were signed to Gallo. We had a 3-album deal.
You need to move closer to the mic. You've
sorry.
just moved away from the mic, so we can't hear you. Okay. Oh, you did. Okay, I'll have a look now and see if we've got anything of yours in the database. Right. So tell us about Wake Up. What is that all about, that song?
Wake Up is making mistakes and then second chances.
Which everyone needs.
Yeah. So we all make mistakes as we growing up. Whether you're young or you partying in your 20s or 30s or 40s or whatever, and then catching a wake up, and having that second chance to actually have that second chance. Lisa had a heart attack 2 years ago.
Did she?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
At 39.
Oh, my word, that's young.
So Wake Up was written actually. Part of Wake Up is a lot to do with that, and also.
And
Yeah.
she's taking good care of her
Yeah, no,
health
she's
now.
100% now,
Okay,
100%,
good.
yeah, so-
I mean, the cardiologists these days are just amazing. So they can,
Yeah.
you can definitely survive a heart attack as long as it's not a fatal one.
Yeah, so she wrote a song called Alive, which is actually, we'll be releasing this year as well, which
Okay.
is basically based on the
On that as well.
So Wake Up was an introduction to, us as a band. We're not spring chickens anymore. You can, you can party, but you can't party like we used to. Cindy always says, when we go to work, it's not our party.
So before we get to Tequila Nights, which is the next song we're going to play, when you play at gigs and so on, what sort of covers can people expect from you? So what's your style of music generally?
Once again, because of Lisa's vocal talent, we play pop, rock, reggae, dance, anything from the late 60s, early 70s to as current as 2026.
Oh, wow. Okay.
So we, and we get requests every week, specifically from the venues that we've been a resident band at for many years, like Doodles. They actually WhatsApp us in the week what songs they want to hear the following Saturday.
So you like the local Spotify?
Basically, yeah. So they go, you guys must do this song kind of thing, or Lisa will sing this song really like, or that's got a nice drum groove. Why don't you do that? So we try and please everybody where we can. We never run a set list. We never have.
Okay.
So we'll even start an evening with a brand new song. That's what we call extreme gigging, and and we just hope for the best that both of us have learned both of us have learned our parts. So
Have you ever had any faux pas?
Oh yeah, all the time.
So you're the drummer in the band?
Yes.
And so is it just drums and vocals?
Drums and vocals and backtracks.
And backtracks.
We used to be a 5-piece band initially, but then the stages got smaller and the money got less or stayed the same, and it's
it's
a
hard
lot
to earn a living.
and it's hard to manage 5 people's diaries.
Of course, yes.
So when we put AbFab together, we've been in the format of just drums, vocals, and backtracks, and it just works.
And where did the name AbFab come from? I always think of, what's her name, Joanna Lumley. Is it absolutely fabulous, darling?
Exactly that. So,
Oh, really?
So I learned through the years that if you want to get noticed on like agency websites and that,
Yes.
start with A.
Okay.
So our previous band, the 5-piece, was called Almost Famous because it's just a play on words and, people remember it. So we came up with Absolutely Fabulous Duo based on the British sitcom with Joanna Lumley and that. And how AbFab came from that was when you've had too many tequilas, so all our fans changed our name. Because they can't say Absolutely Fabulous Duo when you're drunk. So it's like...
Some of us can't say it when we're sober.
Exactly. So yeah, that was AbFab, and it's just stuck, and everyone calls. But now we're getting funny acronyms. It's hysterical. An American station called us AbFab. I don't know if the way if it was written.
Well, they clearly haven't seen the show.
And then at the Dublin in Long Street years ago, some young people, also tourists, I don't know where they're from, they said, can we play any ABBA? And we're like, what do they sing? And they said, Dancing Queen. I'm So it's quite funny.
Yeah, I suppose so. All right, so let's talk about Tequila Nights, which is the next song, I think it's called Tequila Nights? Yes, Tequila Nights. So what is that? Obviously, that's about the Tequila Nights.
That's exactly what it is. It's about, everyone just assumes that bands just drink tequila. Lisa does.
Does she?
Yes, she does. And she actually wrote that song after a late night, hungover, and she came up. She just wrote the chorus, and then she'll like sing a voice note, and then she'll send it to me, and then I'll send it to Brad, and then between the two of us, we'll come up with something, and then send it back to Lisa and say, sing this properly, a voice note, so we can actually get a better idea. So Tequila Nights is exactly that. It's just a festive party song explaining or describing how we are as a band. I mean, we party.
You have fun.
We just party.
Fun. Yeah, okay. And that style of music, they're both pretty similar in styles, I would say. How would you describe your music, your originals, not your covers?
Pop rock with a bit of country. Lisa loves Taylor Swift.
Okay.
And, like those kind of artists as well. And she said, we don't have to really stick to one straight genre these days, So we, give everybody a little bit of what they like. So tequila, we added in the banjo just to give it a bit of a sort of a country feel. Funny enough, that tequila is doing better in LA and Wake Up is doing better in New York side.
Okay.
So obviously that whole LA festive party vibe. So so tequila is basically just about one fat jaw.
One fat jaw.
And because of the popularity of tequila, to actually see people singing your songs back to you while you're performing, we thought, why not let's do like a Christmas touch, and that's how we came up with Christmas Nights, which is basically the melody of tequila, but with Christmas.
With Christmas.
And obviously with the Boney M show, we threw that in on purpose as well. So.
And how did that go down?
That went wild. And then we added, what's it by Wham, that Last Christmas.
Oh, Last Christmas, yes.
That also went down, the whole...
Yes.
Yeah, it was very cool.
Oh, that's good. So lots on the horizon for you. So what I want you guys to do for me is, because I do a gig guide every Tuesday night, if you're going to be performing anywhere near locally, sort of Deep River's even fine, then let me know and I'll add that to the gig guide for you. So then some of our listeners can get a chance to see you perform live as well, which would be awesome. And so Deep River, and where else did you say that was sort of close by? Steenberg's not. Yeah, I do.
And then I'm not sure if Cape to Cuba is still taking bands. If
they are, but I don't think on a sort of regular basis. But I know Missoula was there quite recently. But yeah, they normally have a DJ every so often. But yes, no, bands are still performing.
Because we used to do like 2 Sundays a month, afternoon, like a 1 till 4.
Okay.
And it was always nice. And a lot of people are asking us, like when you're coming back this side. But I'm not sure what the venues are. I mean, Madeiras books us, like I said. And then Brass Steenberg, and then, like I say, I haven't played at the Brass Bell in years, so I don't know if they're still...
Yeah, they are. You should... I'll put you in touch with someone who organises gigs for that. I'll give you her contact details, then you can maybe get in touch with her, and she can organise some gigs for you. She's very, very clued up in the music industry, so, yeah, that'll be awesome. Be nice for our listeners to be able to relate after they've seen you perform live, because, with a lot of bands, that's what you really need to do. You need to go and see them perform live. And, I just wish you every success, because it sounds like, look, it's not an overnight success, let's face it. No. I mean, 13 years is a long, long time to be together. But you now sort of taking on the world with your original music, and that's taken off, which is really awesome. And it's good to hear that overseas are reacting to it. So, folks, listen to me, please. React to it as well in South Africa, please. We need these South African musicians to stay and feel welcome in their own country, and to have their original music accepted as well. Because for me, it's important. I don't want to just hear covers of. If I go and see a gig, I would prefer to hear original music than to hear covers. But that's me personally, and I think the listeners are actually sick and tired of me being on my soapbox about that. So, apart from Rotterdam in the future, have you got anything else planned? And your EP, your LP coming out? What do you call it nowadays? Album, not LP?
They still call it an album if it's more than 5 or 6 songs.
Yes.
Others, it's an EP.
Yes. Yeah.
The last time I released it was still CDs. And that's how long ago that was.
Yeah.
So, and then obviously the streaming side is doing really well for both the tracks so far.
Okay, great.
There is another international opening possibly happening first part of this year, but it's not confirmed yet.
Okay,
So
so you
I'll
can't
wait.
say.
I'll let you know closer to the time.
Absolutely. That'll be great. And where do people find your music?
Apart
from Zone Radio, of course.
Yeah, we've got our gig guide on abfabmusic.com on the website, and then we've got 2 Facebook pages. I don't know why we have 2, but we've got a closed group, which is just AbFab, and the other one is AbFab Duo, and then you can find like weekly updates of where we're performing or what we're doing.
All right, great. And to stream your music, where do they? Is it Spotify
Everywhere,
or Bandcamp or?
We're on Bandcamp, we're on Spotify, we're on Deezer, we got a YouTube channel, we're on Instagram as well. Like we've got an industry page for Instagram, so that
all right, and AbFab on all of those.
Everything's just AbFab. Yeah,
okay, so the AbFab is spelled AbFab. I initially thought it might be double B, ab, as in abs. No, it's not. It's AbFab, as in absolutely fabulous people. So they're a great band, and I really, really wish you a lot of success. Where did you drive from, by the way?
The Republic of Blouberg Strand.
Oh, wow.
We had to pack our picnic basket and our passports.
Yes, and then trek over the mountain.
Over the mountain.
And you've come to behind the lentil curtain. We call it the lentil curtain.
Oh, is that what you call it, the lentil curtain?
You're going back past the Boerewors curtain. Yes. You don't live near the Boerewors.
No, we live on the west coast.
The west coast, yes. I love Blouberg. It's a beautiful area. It really is. So that's a long way to come for an interview, and I appreciate you coming all the way. It's been lovely chatting to you. I'm sorry Lisa wasn't here, and I really, really wish you guys every success in your future. It sounds like a lot is happening in your future. So let us know about gigs in our area, and also we're obviously going to be having your new song playlisted fairly soon, I would imagine. So that'll be great to have another one by AbFab in the playlist.
Thank you,
Which will be
Jude.
awesome. Thank you so much. Is there anything else you want to share with the listeners before we wrap it up?
No, I just want to say thank you to everyone that's been showing us the support that we're getting. We are totally overwhelmed. We didn't expect, since August, that we'd already released 3 songs, 4th one coming, and everything that's happened, 2 international acts. And, the phone's ringing for festivals already. We've already got 4 festivals booked this year.
That's great.
Yeah,
which festivals have you booked? Opikopi?
That was on the cards. I must double check with Lisa, but that one was one of them. Then there's Bastille Festival in Franschhoek. There's SA Champagne. There's Christmas in June in Tilbach. And there's the Van Riebeck Olive Festival, which is starting up again this year.
Oh, wow, okay. Yeah,
So
that used to be a big festival.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they need it because that area has, from what I've heard, the economy there has just gone come to a standstill.
The organizers were saying that they haven't done anything since 2019, and it stopped with COVID. So they really need...
So they're trying to get it back on the map. Because, it was a really popular town to visit. It's a gorgeous little town. It
Very
really
nice,
is, yeah. Okay, well, great. So that's wonderful. So look for them on Facebook, on Instagram, YouTube, and then you can find them on all the streaming platforms. Their name is AbFab. Your name is Sean Styx, Styx, and please pronounce your surname for me.
Nunan.
I got it right.
Like morning, noon, and night.
Yes, Nunan. Okay. And Lisa's known as Lisa Mynx.
Yeah. You'll have to ask her about it.
Okay, I'm not
you can ask her next time when she's here.
Okay, so I'm not allowed to ask you.
I don't actually know.
Well, it's a nice.
Maybe she's a little Mynx.
Mynx and Styx go really. It's really cute together. It's really fabulous. So we're going to take a listen to Tequila Nights. Thank you very much for coming through, and thank you, Cindy, for accompanying him and sitting quietly on the couch there and being such a great supporter of your husband and his band. That's awesome. Thank you. All right. Thank you for the music.
Thank you, Jude.